Kosovo is a country that has made substantial progress in strengthening its financial stability framework in recent years. Now, turning to you, Governor Ismaili, as part of this journey, a fully fledged financial stability diagnostic was carried out in Kosovo in 2019. And you've been working with IMF experts in implementing a follow-up technical assistance program. What has made this cooperation impactful, but also tell us a little bit about what the main challenges were. Governor.
Yes, thank you very much. First of all, Director Purfield, congratulations as well for your new role. It's a real honor to be here today in this panel. Let me thank the organizers for the chance to share Kosovo experience, but as well, I would warm greeting my fellow panelists here today and audience. Let me give a little bit of context of the Central Bank. So Central Bank of Kosovo was established in 1999, and from that day, we have benefited strongly by IMF support in a true partnership. This has helped the bank to build solid system, institutional capacity, but as well enable us to have a robust and resilient financial sector. So Central Bank core mandate is in financial stability, as we are a Euroized economy. And that's why FSSR was really helpful, and the IMF itself in the core mandate was productive. So FSSR came at the right time. As our financial sector was expanding and becoming more complex, IMF, true to its mission, introduced the FSSR, and just in time. As Central Bank of Kosovo is the sole authority in the country, entrusted with broad and complex mandate, as well the FSSR was very specific and unique. It has comprehensively covered all key functions, which I will describe later. It has provided a comprehensive evidence-based diagnostic that guides us with a clear and actionable recommendations. They find this has helped us a lot for the bank we are today. Let me highlight the key recommendations that were implemented. First, governance of the central bank. It has been fundamentally strengthened. We have modernized our decision-making framework. We have clarified and formalized the roles and responsibilities between two boards and established a dedicated risk management to ensure stronger oversight of our institutional risks. Together with a clear accountability framework, these reforms have made the bank more transparent, more agile, and better equipped for the future. Second was financial sector supervision regulatory framework has been significantly enhanced. We have moved toward a fully risk-based approach, strengthened data analytics, improved coordination, and enhanced legislation to ensure more consistent and forward-looking supervision. Third was macroprudential policy. We have made considerable progress. We have established the first elements of systemic risk monitoring framework, including early warning indicators and regular financial stability assessments. This has been equally important to bring us together and have a shared view. The fourth was on foundation of data-driven policy. Our financial statistics and reporting now meet financial standards and given a clear view on risks and trends across the system, and we are working toward SDDS implementation. And finally, financial inclusion and consumer protection. We have advanced through several actions already completed. We have upgraded the credit registry to strengthen the data for credit assessment. We have launched an online platform to improve transparency for our customers. And we have enhanced regulatory framework for mobile payments and electronic signatures, laying the foundation for a more inclusive and digital financial system. In summary, out of 50 recommendations that came out of FSSR, I'm proud to report that almost all of them have been already completed and confirmed. But let me speak a little bit on the impact on the sector, but beyond. The FSSR was not just a diagnostic exercise. It has provided a strategic direction for strengthening institutional governance, building capacities, and advancing financial system and stability. This has been a transformative journey for us, marked by both strong commitment, leadership, active staff engagement, and reinforced by different IMF programs and pragmatic technical assistance, leading to sustainable and long-lasting results. Let me note that those achievements has been a broader impact. One, steady expansion of the financial sector was as a result of FSSR as well. As we have improved our governance institutional strength, and we have made a continuous progress towards sustainable resilience, World Bank and IMF decided to remove Kosovo from FCV list, from fragility list. That is one of the contribution. And finally, we got for the first time sovereign credit rating, which was issued last year, and that has confirmed for the first time BB- as a credit rating grade for us. So those are indirect effects of the FSSR. But of course, successful implementation was not without challenges. So let me just say that our journey wasn't without challenges. The pandemic slowed down the assistance because some of the reforms have to be in person because of the complexity. But as well, we have faced, as other central banks, capacity constraints, mainly shortage of skill-specific staff, but as well governance deficiencies, which were also identified and addressed through FSSR. Therefore, the functionalization of governance structures in line with FSSR recommendation has played an important role to successful implementation of these reforms. FSSR gave us clarity, direction, and has shaped our policies. It helped us to stay focused, resilient, and forward-looking. In short, FSSR created a culture of continuous improvement of the central bank, one that goes beyond individual projects and has become part of our institutional DNA. Thank you.
Thank you for that. Something else, Ali. I understand Kosovo is the first country in the capacity development process to request a follow-up financial sector stability review. Now, why did you request a follow-up review? What was the main reason? And how do you see this follow-up helping you build a stronger, more resilient financial sector?
Thank you very much. Let me express the gratitude as well to the donors to fund FSSF, because I believe you can see by firsthand how contributive that was for us. And this is really a shared responsibility, so we appreciate that very much. The decision to request an updated FSSR arose naturally. The implementation of 2019 FSSR recommendation was transformative, allow us to significantly upgrade the Kosovo financial sector oversight framework. But yes, despite progress, considerable progress, some gaps remained. At the same time, the financial landscape has evolved rapidly. Our European integration path has evolved. Digitalization and technological innovation has reshaped service delivery and risks associated. Non-bank financial institutions have expanded their presence. So we believe that an update of FSSR would be a great opportunity to recalibrate and develop, let's say, a second generation reforms that ensure that our roadmap remains aligned with emerging risks and realities to reflect the strategic objective plans as well. So the update also provides the value opportunity for us to strengthen our reform momentum and sharpen our focus on most critical areas, such as particularly financial sector oversight, but as well development of macroprudential policies and tools, including stress testing and macro modeling. Our staff now are directly involved in both diagnostic work, but as well a follow-up process, applying the skills that have developed during the earlier FSSR. This hands-on engagement is deepening our expertise and embedding lasting institutional changes. In many ways, an updated FSSR reflects a deepening partnership with IMF, one that extends beyond technical reforms to focus on developing the people, systems, and the institutional capacity needed to make those reforms sustainable. For us, FSSR is not a one-time exercise. It is a continuous journey toward greater resilience and a truly forward-looking financial stability culture. It has guided our policy development and continue to shape our potential program or technical assistance currently under discussions with the relevant IMF counterparts. So finally, based on our experience, I kindly encourage member countries to engage with IMF on FSSR, and if helpful, we are pleased to share what we consider a success story. Thank you. Thank you very much, first of all, for the question, and for your reforms that you are doing are highly acknowledged. After the FSSR was ended, and it was delayed, as I told, because of circumstances which were out of our control. We did an impact assessment, internal impact assessment, and we have a special way to follow up the recommendation within the team in different departments. The fact that all recommendations are for central bank, because we are the sole authority in the country, has helped as well to manage this process. After we had finished the FSSR, we had an impact assessment, and we called for a mission to review those, and that's how we came for an updated FSSR. And some of the issues that Mr. Tobias mentioned on crisis management and some other issues have been raised, and we are going to follow that up. So as I told, I do not see this as a one-shot. This is a continuous work. So making sure that the follow-up recommendations are timely and sharp is something that contributes more in impactful results. Thank you. Thank you. If I have to choose one, that would be strengthening analytical capacity for forward-looking risk assessment, including new risks from fintech and non-banks, which is essential for strengthening resilience in small and open economies, where investing in people, data, and systems, including AI, is key to safeguarding financial stability. And 2 more seconds, I want to thank and be grateful to the IMF leadership, to MCM, European Department, and all donors to support us. A special thank to Mission Chief, to Regional Director, and to all team of experts that have been working with us and supporting us for something which we have achieved together. Thank you very much once again.
Thank you.